Hello and welcome to Pytechie. In today's session, we will dive into data visualization with bar chart, pie chart, and histogram. Data visualization transforms raw data into visual formats like charts and graphs, making it easier to identify patterns, spot outliers, and understand the information clearly. First, we will explore bar chart in data visualization. Bar charts turns number into visual formats, making it easy to grasp information. You can instantly tell what's big, what's small, and what's stand out. There's a different types of bar chart. First one is a vertical, which is a commonly used bar chart. Second one is a horizontal bar chart that will be work best for you when the labels are long and space is tight. Third one is a grouped bar chart. It will be help to compare multiple data sets side by side. Stacked bar chart, if you want to show how individual parts make a whole, stacked bar chart the way. You can use a bar chart when you want to compare a category, show a difference in a data at a glance, and visualize a survey response or a count or a group data. A pie chart. Pie chart is a circular graph divided into a slice where each slice shows a proportion or percentage of a whole data set. A pie chart is a perfect when you want to show how each part contributes to whole data sets, just like a slice of cake. Each one tells its own story. So you can use a pie chart when you want to deal with the percentage. Also, you can use when there is a less than six category of data. If there is a so many data, it will create a confusion. Try to avoid using a pie chart when you have too many categories. Also, if the values are more important than the percentage, or you want to compare a value side by side, that time you can avoid to use of the pie chart. Here we have a simple formula how we can manually calculate angle of slice. So it is nothing but first you will take a category values, then we can divide by the total number of categories, total number of data into 360. So whole circle is a 360-degree and data is divided into a percentage basis in the pie chart. Histogram is a graph that shows a distribution of data set by grouping values into a range. That is nothing but a bins and counting how many fall into each range. A histogram look like a bar chart, but instead of categories like foods or brands, a histogram uses a number range like 10 to 20, 20 to 30, etc. So you can use a histogram when you want to see whether your data is a normal or skewed or uniform or bimodal. Also, you can use a histogram when you want to analyze a test score, age groups, and price, etc. A histogram is look like a population scanner. It tell you where most of your values are gathered and where they are rare. Unlike a bar chart, it's stock in a numbers range, not a names. So in bar chart, you have numbers like counting numbers, and in a histogram, we have numbers in a range format. We'll see in an example. Before that, we need to understand how we can decide a bins, how we can calculate this range. So there is a different methods to calculate the bins. Some of them are here: Sturges formula, square root rules, Rice rules. These are the way we can calculate a bins or we can find the range. Now let's see the simple example. Here we have a raw data. The total number of data points is 10, maximum value is 80, and minimum value is a 63. First, we will calculate the range. Range is nothing but a maximum minus minimum, which is nothing but a 80 minus 63, which is a 17. Second, now we can calculate the bin, how many bins we can create. So here's a formula, sugar formula. Based on that, we got the value 4.32, which is nothing but a 5. We are considering as a whole round number, which is a 5. Now, step 3, we can create a bins and count a frequency. So, bin width is nothing but a range divided by number of bins. So, range is 17 and bins, number of bins is 5. So, total value is 3.5. So, each bin range will divide into the 4. So, 63 to 64, it is a range which is a 4 range, like 60 in between 63 to 64 or is a 4 range. So based on that, we can assign the each range and we can beside how many of the raw data fall into the within that range. So here we have a count and the range. Based on that, we can plot a histogram. It will be look like this way. Thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in next one.